9 a.m. Mario Party lobby, 2 people in line. Noon Mario Party lobby, 175 people in line. We really tried, and by we I mean Mouth and myself, really tried to get a morning Mario Party lobby going, but we just couldn't. Justin's off. Apollo said he needs to go to his factory. Corey's burned out on Mario Party because of the long day yesterday. Everybody else sleeping, I guess. We got a lobby at noon. At noon. They're weak? I didn't say they're weak. They're welcome to handle it however they want to handle it, okay? But I'm not done with Mario Party, man. I'm not done at all. Feeding someone else's kid 800-calorie Costco cookies every day so you can get on TV and be a pro wrestler is a joke that a mean European would make up about Americans, but it's actually happening. All right. He's kind of cooking with that one. It's very easy for me to have a knee-jerk reaction whenever people insult the Costco guys or the Rizzler. But Slime is cooked up, I wouldn't even call it an anti-Costco guys tweet, but he has cooked up a Costco guys adjacent negative tweet that I can't disagree with. I can't disagree with it. Nice meme. Unfortunately, I've already depicted you as the eyeless boar and me as the slitherless serpent. Are there just like 3 different enemy types in the game? Yerp. Well, no. There's armless puker. Then there's armless puker that pukes when he dies. And then there's legs as arms, no puke. And then there's nurse and shadow nurse. And then like Eddie. Eddie's on the horizon. It's on site. Excuse me, is this breakable? Don't think so. Oh yeah, crawling legless, or crawling armless legs as arms. I'm out of ammo. I'm out of jobs, out of hope, out of cash, man. Out of car, I don't know how I'm gonna go. I saw a freak the other day. Which bit do you have a problem with, chatter? Oh, I'm not a chatter, I'm the streamer. I have a problem with the puppy posting. It's not I don't think it less of you as a human being. I think of it as not using your talents to their fullest. I'm not saying shut up and dribble. I'm not saying just post clips from my stream. Like, it's your life. It's a combination, like, personal account and brand account, so I get it. But, like, at the same time, it's like every day. It's like 2 to 10 times a day. At any given moment, it must have been so tempting. There must have been like 50 people on the team that were like, James should say, what the heck is going on in here? Or you should say like, there's something else in here. It would have been so easy to just add that to the game, but instead he just tanks it, man. Because I meet a lot of parents at my daughter's school, right? I've gotten a lot better at like kind of inferring parents' ages. There's something, I mean, I'm getting, like, this is almost phrenology posting. I think there's something about, like, facial fat. That's, like, the #1 indicator, because people can, like, work out, moisturize, do skincare and stuff like that. When you get older, you lose the chubbiness in your cheeks. So, like, you could have, like, a 50-year-old that's 150 pounds, and you can have a 30-year-old that's 150 pounds. They might have, like, the same rough body composition, but the 50-year-old looks like a skull. And the 30-year-old kind of looks like, they're still looking a little bit like the Rizzler, you know what I mean? Hey, you're cooked. I mean, this one's a given. New rule, prisoners can't leave the prison. People in maximum security Norwegian prisons. No! Okay, that was a good one. Whoa! Bro, she reposted me! I don't believe it. Did you guys see the tweet that said the Rizzler would be a delightful Christmas ornament? I think that's true, man. You know, part of the reason that I'm embracing... Any last words? What the hell? She tanked the doohickey, man. One of the reasons I'm embracing Costco guys posting is I think it's going to give me like a sense of place. As long as I remember that all the Costco guys stuff was in 2024, then 7 years from now, if I ever have like a quick sort question or something like that, that's like, hey, when did these events take place? I can be like, oh, I'm pretty sure that that happened like right around the time that the Costco guys were popping. So that must have been like 2024. A health beverage. Damn, man, you're going to be in your 40s soon? That's the secret, buddy. We're all going to be in our 40s. Like I was talking in the Peloton group yesterday. Someone said, I need your help. I don't have the mental strength to do 90-minute rides. I said, what do you mean you don't have the mental strength to do 90-minute rides? The 90 minutes is going to pass one way or another, brother. All you got to do is stay clipped in. When I'm 40, NL's going to be 60? Yeah, who cares, brother? Right now, there's like a 3-year-old that's like, when Cool Cat Andy's 40, I'm going to be 23. Nobody cares, man. There's lots of old people and young people on the planet. You ain't the oldest or the youngest. What was your childhood show? Well, you know, your childhood lasts a long time. So I would say like, 0 to 5, Sesame Street, 100%. Apparently I was watching a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at the time as well, and the Power Rangers. And then like 5 to 10, I'm in that like that classic sort of like Gen 1 Nickelodeon era. So like Doug, Rocko's Modern Life, Rugrats, and that Hey, chill. We kept it going, right? Because like, you know, I probably watched kids shows until I was like 13, 14 years old. So we get in a little bit of like Rocket Power, Angry Beavers type stuff. And that's about where I jump off. I jump off like right when, pretty much coincidentally with like SpongeBob popping. Not because of SpongeBob, it was just like that, it just happened to line up coincidentally. Obviously, in hindsight, it probably would have been good for the industry I ended up being in to like maybe just tough it out for another few years and watch a bunch of SpongeBob. That way, like I would understand half of what you guys talk about in chat, but that's not the way it went down at the time. You could watch SpongeBob with your daughter? Dude, she's 4 years old. Make up your mind. Is it a show for 28-year-olds or is it a show for people that were born during like the fucking alpha wave of COVID? She's more of like a trolls gamer right now as well. Hang on, I have the smallest weight. Is that correct? Lightweight baby. What we have not opened the Dove. Is that correct? Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Well, you needed the lightweight, so let's put that there and then maybe move out medium Andy. Take medium Andy off. Take this Andy off. Are you shitting me, man? Put this Andy back on. Take this Andy off. Move it over here. Oh. Take this Andy off. Put it down. Put this Andy over here. Take this Andy off. This Andy over here. Lightweight baby on the right. This Andy off. This Andy over here. This Andy over here. Oh! This Andy over here. This Andy over here. This Andy gone. This Andy back this way. This Andy off the fucking... Okay. This Andy off. This Andy off. Just give me a second. We're gonna get it, guys. We're gonna get it. Do it. Let's go with fourth heaviest. That's going to make us even further away now that I think about it. You had it? You think so? Oh, yeah, you're right. Who would have thought? Oh, man. Couldn't they just have you, like, type in a word or something? So sure... Oh, the sword! We could do this, man. We can do this. The sword. They have to be exactly balanced. Okay, so it's math, dude. It's just math. Let's assume we got, hang on. Let me solve this in my own way, okay? If we assume that these are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we need to have two scales that sum to the same amount. So you could have like 1, 6, 3. 2, 4, 5. That's not right. That's not right. That's because it does. You can't split 6, 11, 15, 18, 20. You can't divide 21 in 2, man. Oh, but the scale is a little bit over on the left to begin with. So we want 2, 4, 5 on the right, and we want 1, 3, 6 on the left, dude. Okay, no, it's easy, man. You move the fucking 1, and then you put back the fucking 2, dude. And then you simply move the 3, and then pull off the 4, and then pull off the 2 and move it over, and then you pull off the... Here we go, boys! Here we go! then this Andy. And then this Andy comes over. This Andy comes back in the other direction. Never mind, this Andy comes back in the other direction. Oh! Execution lever. Not a lot of streamers can get that done. That's all I'm saying. Not a lot of streamers can get that done. You gotta sing the map song? I'm just being real with you, Fuzzy Dice. Between this and the Dora the Explorer bit, I think it's possible you might think I'm 16 fucking years old. I was born in 1988. I don't know what the map song is. I had never watched epic rap battles of history, okay? It's the same bit. We got a live one. It's literally a Dora bit. Oh, it's the same. You're still talking about Dora the Explorer? I'm 30 and I know the map song? We went over this, man. 30 and knowing the map song makes sense. Because that means you were like fucking 7 when Dora the Explorer was on TV. I'm sorry, but I went to school, you know, in the new metal era. My ass was not going to be the 12-year-old who's like, hey, other kids at school. I know, like, we've gone through puberty and we're trying to be cool and, like, signal to one another that we're all grown-ups. Did you guys see the Dora episode last night? Are you fucking crazy? I'd be getting my ass beat Monday through Friday, man. I didn't go to school in the 2010s where everybody was nice to each other. You had to fucking look out for number 1. Minnie and Max? It's gross for me, but for different reasons than the average person. I think I'm just a little weird. I don't like small things, man. Get ready, by the way, because the Redditors are gonna find out that, like, having a phobia for very small things like microscopic animals is gonna be the hot new phobia that people pretend to have when they're like 16 years old and don't have a hobby. We went through trypophobia, the one with like the little holes where it's like you can't look at like a lotus pod without being freaked out. And then there's like thalassophobia, which is like absolutely enormous creatures under the ocean and stuff like that. That gives me a sense of dread, I guess. I wouldn't call it a phobia, but like I fucking hate microbes and diatoms and bacteria and viruses and like that shit is the worst, man. Weird fucking like unicellular organisms that have flagella that swim around, and the worst part is you can't fucking get away from them, man. There's like literally like a billion just in my eyebrows and like my sebaceous glands and shit like that. The ops are living on your fucking head. I know this is not indicative of pizza throughout the west coast of the United States, but I will say I ate at a California pizza kitchen, admittedly in an airport. And it was one of the only chain restaurants I've ever eaten at in my life where I swear to you, I looked them up on Twitter because I was going to tweet them just like a picture of the pizza and be like, hey, what the fuck? Like, do you guys know that this is what's happening at your location in the airport? Because it's like so unbelievably bad. Like, I just want to know if you stand for this or what. Because like, it's kind of unbelievable that this is like for sale in a place that gives food to human beings for consumption. You know, in 2022, Masahiro Ito tweeted that he wished he'd never designed fucking Pyramid Head. I can imagine, like, I'm Johnny come lately to Silent Hill in general. I don't know if that's real, but assuming it's real, I can understand that you wrote like a symbolic villain and then kind of felt a certain way about it after it got turned into Funko Pops and t-shirts and Halloween costumes and stuff like that. I don't necessarily think anybody did anything wrong, but like, And slot machines. Yeah. Okay, maybe Konami did something wrong. But like, yeah, I can sort of understand it. At the very least. How's Slay the Spire going? Thank you for asking. Guy I made up in my head. Had an A15 run on the bike today. Oh, man. Long story short. Okay, what was the theme of the run? Ironclad, barricade in trench, and lots of true grit. So how did it end? True gritted my deck down so that the only 3 cards in the deck were true grit, entrench, and bludgeon. Every single turn, draw entrench, play it, go back to 999 block, play bludgeon, pass turn, entrench bludgeon, entrench bludgeon, entrench bludgeon, entrench bludgeon. Wasn't even close, man. I love Justin, man. When after 3.5 hours of Mario Party, when I won the duel and I stuck my tongue out and shook my head really fast, I've never heard him laugh that hard, man. Fuck it, dude. I'm saving and go. I'm just getting set up for Mario Party. Oh man, I can't do this shit right now. Solve the 2 of the weight puzzles, a little bit of the cube, the fucking which one's innocent, which one's guilty. I think we did okay today. I think we did okay. That's the one. Even better. We got some salad dodgers. That's all I'm saying. 0% in the labyrinth?
Bruh.
Hey, give me a second. I gotta. Perfect. My battery's almost done here too. So turn off the PlayStation 5.